I love my Swiss chard. We are making pasta fagioli. Let's take a peek at how beautiful these colors are. They're just absolutely gorgeous. We're going to start our lovely sauce off with just adding our onions into our pan with just a little bit of water. Remember, it's not really necessary to put our vegetables in oil to get them to become translucent. So we're going to add our garlic and our onion in here and get that just sauteing just a tad bit for us. In our lovely fagioli, we are going to be putting the onions and the garlic. We've got stewed tomatoes, macaroni, we've got carrots and green beans, canola beans, lima beans, Swiss chard. This is going to be a bountiful flavor of loveliness. So as we get this going here and it starts to saute down, we're going to be adding our lovely vegetable liquid. And we're going to let that just cook, and we're recreating what is a vegan vegetable chicken stock. So we're going to be using the chicken style seasoning, which actually is in the book, and you'll find that recipe. So as we add that into our liquid, that's going to create a vegetable stock for us that's vegan. We've got the olive oil that we will add, and that actually gives us the appearance of the fat that would be in a chicken stock. So this is the basis of our fagioli. I love this. It's a great comfort food. It is so delicious. It's got the carrots. We'll go ahead and add the carrots to this. Before I do that, I think I would like to let you take a peek at what I'm talking about as this becomes the chicken stock. It looks gorgeous. It's got a great aroma to it, smells good. You can smell the poultry seasoning and all the deliciousness of the chicken style seasoning that we've created here. We'll be adding our carrots next. This is such a wonderful dish. We have our green beans, and these are fresh green beans, which I have picked the ends off like you used to do with your grandma. We'll get that going in here. I have created the lima beans. I cooked those up already, so they're already cooked. You want them pre-cooked before you do your soup so that you make sure that you've got all the gassiness out of the bean. They're cooked properly. It's very important that you do that right. We'll be adding the stewed tomatoes. This really gives it a nice body into the soup. Gives it the appearance of a beautiful vegetable soup with the fagioli. The macaroni's been pre-cooked as well. Oh, this smells lovely. Very nice. I'm going to go ahead and add the Swiss chard. Now I'm going to be using 2 cups of Swiss chard. What I've done is I've pulled the leaves off the stems, and we'll go ahead and add that in. That's going to break down for us. This is going to be such a nice thick soup, and I love the comfort foods that this is just full flavored and bountiful and bursting with greatness. And what a great way to sit on a nice rainy day and or a nice winter day and have a nice soup. Great comfort foods. So as that breaks down, I'm going to be adding a little bit of salt here, just salt to taste. We'll just add some salt to this. And the last thing I'll be adding once this starts to cook down will be the pasta. This is such a simple soup. Having everything pre-chopped up makes it so much easier. If you're in a pinch and you know something you want to cook, then it's good to just kind of have everything pre-chopped and just put it all together. So if you're in a hurry and you have time an extra day, you can pre-chop everything way in advance. This smells wonderful. I don't know if you ever have thought about maybe possibly creating the Swiss chard in a pot for yourself, but growing Swiss chard is extremely simple. You can go get a starter plant, or you can just do it from seeds, and it grows quite simple wherever you are at. A lot of people don't think that they could have a garden, but you know, it's really easy to put it in a pot and grow it, one plant at a time in a pot, or maybe two if you have a big, large pot. And you can just grow that up and then just shave it off as you need it. Just pluck the outer leaves and let the inner leaves just continue to grow until they're the size that you like. These are actually large Swiss chard leaves, but you could do it as a tender leaf as well. But whatever it is that you like to do is perfect. I love growing stuff in the garden. It makes it so much more fun when you want to prepare a dish and you know you've put not just something that you got at the store, but something else that you've created and grown yourself. We do a lot of little type of pot gardening and finding a little plot of land and doing a raised bed. It's just so much nicer to have your own stuff. Well, this is starting to break down. I'm loving the way it's looking. I'm going to go ahead and add the pasta now. What a hearty soup this is. Hearty, just hearty. Oh my goodness. If you could just smell how this is an Italian soup. Lovely. Very simple to make, very delicious. It's going to take a few minutes to cook, but I just wanted to give you the basis of what actually it would look like and how you put the things together, because it is quite simple. Pre-chopping is, you know, getting that done, but look how gorgeous this looks. It looks really beautiful. You can see the liquid is a beautiful color. All these things are popping in the pan. It's beautiful. It's not quite done yet, but I'm going to go ahead and plate it just so you can see exactly what we've done here. This is such a beautiful dish. All the tomatoes, the pasta, the lima beans, the canola beans, the green beans and carrots. What a gorgeous, gorgeous soup. And to have all that Swiss chard in there as well, amazing. What a great way to create something. What a beautiful soup. This is something that you would add your raw parma, which is another recipe that you have in the book, on top to set that off instead of your regular Parmesan cheese. We got it vegan. This is a great way of creating a soup for a nice warm winter day. Something on a rainy day, a comfort food, absolutely delicious. This is pasta fagioli.